Hey, collective. If you're watching the playback right now, what's up? What's on? We're about to hop into this general read and see what's going on, see what spirit has to say for y'all. See what your angels have to say, see what your ancestors have to say on this beautiful, beautiful evening. Yeah. Bear with me as I set up here, okay? Yeah. Invite the energies on in, right? I'm excited to get into this one. I the channel message, okay, for this energy, something is being reflected back to someone trying to be like you, okay? So this is a copycat energy. Yeah, I feel like you could have cut this person off. You're in a whole different lane, collective, okay? And your gifts are enhancing at this time as well, okay? This is a huge part of this energy as well. Your gifts are being enhanced at this time. I mean, big, collective. So I'm excited to see what's going on. Yeah, collective. Let's see what's going on for you, baby. I'm gonna hit this bowl in three, two. Ooh, yes. Uh, the crystal labradorite can be significant for someone. You could be seeing the angel number 999. Okay, you could be seeing 177. You could be seeing 711. Okay, those are the ones that's coming up. 704, 407. You could be seeing mirrored numbers as well. Okay, 1111 could be significant for someone too. 555. Thank you, Spirit. 444. Dang. Okay. So, somebody's seeing lots of synchronicities, but these synchronicities could be significant for somebody in the energy. Welcome in, welcome in. We're about to get into this tea, see what's going on, see what Spirit has to say. Okay, yeah. Let me get y'all a little bit up in here more. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So this is very much like somebody definitely cut off somebody and someone's trying to attempt to prolong the situation. This is a copycat energy. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, you strong arm this individual. Because you're in your north node and you're also working with the most high. Okay. Yeah. Archangel Michael could be very significant for somebody as well, okay? Because we have the office here, okay? But Michael, somebody could be very dramatic, yeah. Somebody could be very dramatic, okay? Someone's coming in, collective, and you're about to be very happy. You could also be seeing the angel number 333 as well. Okay, there it is right there. There it is right there, collective. Yeah. Some's being reflected back in this energy right now. Some's being reflected back to whoever this is that was trying to copy someone's energy, but someone's not getting the chance to do this without dealing with the ramifications. Yeah, because somebody's a real divine being. You could also be experiencing some sort of, yeah, miraculous signs at this time. Yeah, synchronicities that are really hitting. Somebody could also be, yeah, sober at this time. You could be fasting, or this is yeah, somebody could be getting sober. Okay. Yeah, somebody's having to tread carefully, okay, when it comes to your energy. I know that's right. Yeah, they're feeling the effects. Patience. You could also be seeing the angel number 744 as well. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Pluralistic ignorance. There could have been someone that followed behind someone. Okay, yeah, someone that followed behind someone, like the blind leading the blind type energy. Yeah. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, ancestors of the high white light. What's the energy for the collective at this time? What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Give us the tea and nothing but the tea. And thank you in advance for the clarity. What's the energy? Oh, girl. Yeah, somebody's having a huge fall from grace, collective. Wow, somebody's experiencing a huge fall from grace, okay? Yeah, and this is because they were trying to copy somebody's energy, but this is very much like, yeah, this energy is being reflected back to them because someone could have definitely been leading people down the wrong path for sure. Yeah, Archangel Uriel is significant as well. Wow, yeah. The light of God enlightens our minds with new ideas, epiphanies, and insights. Can also be called to guide you in your intellectual pursuits. Yeah. So someone is also seeing the responsibility that you've taken on in the past, and this is due to the reflection that you're giving off currently, right? Somebody wouldn't be inside of this elevated state that they are in, whoever you are, collective. You wouldn't be in this elevated state that you're in if you weren't already putting in the work, okay? So somebody can't just reflect this energy out and expect that not to be noticed, right? Somebody could also be, yeah, having sexual thoughts about somebody as well. Somebody could be an Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, patience. Something's coming in. So, patience, there's something that's about to be illuminated, collective. So have patience, Archangel Jophiel. So yeah, you have angels surrounding you at this time, literally. Okay, Archangel Jophiel and Archangel Uriel coming out right next to each other. Archangel Jophiel, the beauty of God and the patron of artists. Okay, so somebody could be an artist, heals negative and chaotic situations, and helps seize the beauty in all of our surroundings. We can call on them when we feel insecure. Okay, so yeah, there could be solar plexus healing that's happening at this time as well. Okay, someone could be definitely working on their confidence, and yeah, there's definitely a snake that could have been trying to come up against someone's confidence as well. Okay, with all this S energy coming out. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, jealousy was getting the best of them. This is why somebody was doing that, because they're jealous. I'm hollering. Yeah, baby. Yeah, somebody tried to back you into a corner because they were jealous of you, collective. Okay, but this is very much, yeah, somebody's giving you space now because, yeah, you're a problem solver, okay, and you were being resourceful in a situation with this hippopotamus energy. Somebody's giving you space now because they're obligated to. Some about your gifts are illuminating whoever this person is. Yeah, whoever was trying to cause some sort of false ending. Yeah, trying to back you into a corner. Yeah, your dreams are coming true, collective. And somebody was hiding lots of evidence. Yeah, this hippopotamus energy is very significant. Yeah, somebody was missing a major piece of the puzzle, and I feel like this is you. Yeah, your gifts are enhancing, sure, but somebody's a real divine being. Yeah, giving it straight up. That's the truth. The truth is coming out across the screen. Yeah, I'm telling you, baby. It's starting to come out. Yeah, so somebody knows this, bruh. Yeah. And somebody knows that they were a fool to come up against you in the first place. Yeah, trying to back you into a corner. There it is again. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Yeah, I'm the light, shining bright, here to clarify. So somebody is chosen, okay? That's chosen by Peachka. Yeah, wow, you got a telepathic connection with somebody as well. Thank you, Spirit. You got a telepathic connection with somebody. Yeah. There could be, yeah, some about these angel numbers are very significant. So all of those angel numbers could have resonated with you that I mentioned there in the beginning, okay? Yeah, 333 is significant, okay? But you could have a telepathic connection with somebody. Yeah, 333 again, okay? This could be a divine union for somebody. Holy Spirit, divine spirit, what else? Yeah, somebody's intuitive as fuck. You're doing the right thing. Somebody's very intuitive, yeah, and you're doing the right thing. Wow. And some sort of love is unconditional. So wow, something is unconditional, collective. Yeah. Love, somebody softening to love as well. Yeah. Something's happening no matter what. Yeah, your angels are making something happening. Making something happening. Making something happen, okay? Yeah. And it's gonna work out regardless, okay? Yeah. The Most High has already ordained something. Yeah, and somebody could have also been trying to, yeah, prolong a situation. Yeah, but you were putting the work in. Yeah, this is some sort of stigma. Okay, negative treating. Okay, because of who you are. Jealousy was getting the best of somebody. So somebody was only treating somebody bad because of who they are, right? The way that they show up in the world. But I say the way that they show up in the world, yeah, it's because somebody's literally an angel. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Y'all hear those motorbikes? Yeah, somebody putting in the work. And so somebody could have wanted you to reflect in the same way that they're reflecting in the world because they weren't, yeah, because they weren't putting in the work, okay? Yeah. Something about a divine masculine is significant. Wow, a divine masculine that's in their north node, okay? Yeah, somebody's being catapulted at this time. Wow. An extension. So yeah, this could be somebody that someone has a telepathic connection with, right? Yeah, across the screen. Okay. Divine masculine. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, how is this possible? Because somebody's a real divine being. Yeah, magic in reverse. So somebody isn't trying to intentionally do something. Yeah, solid effort. Somebody, yeah, somebody could have tried to send somebody some sort of spell work and it didn't go through. It didn't hit. Okay, it boomeranged back to whoever this was. Yeah, it's starting to come out as well. So yeah, the intentions of this energy is starting to come out. Holy Spirit, divine spirit, what else? Thank you. Yeah, good things are emerging for you, collective. Good things are emerging for you. Yeah. And I feel like you're getting something back in yeah, tenfold. This is very much, yeah, alchemize and magnetize. This is very much like somebody could have been trying to, yeah, do something on top of like whatever was meant to, right. Whatever was meant to destroy you, collective, you're being built up. Your enemies are always going to be made your footstool. But this is very much like somebody was trying to do like the fucking most, okay? And somebody, yeah, you're receiving more for this. You're receiving more for this. Alchemize and magnetize. I know that's right. Exactly. The more they give you the alchemize type energy, I'm screaming. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, baby. Collectives that grow from the top of the morning she shines. Yeah, and somebody giving you space now. Whoever jealousy is getting the best of them, girl. Jealousy was getting the best of somebody, baby. Yeah, and they're having a huge fall from grace, and now they're giving you space. Come on, Shakespeare. Yeah, mass exposure, because somebody's scared of being exposed, but somebody's already being exposed. Yeah, bro. Look, secrets are being revealed, collective. Secrets are being revealed. It's coming out. No matter what. Yeah. It's sitting next to unconditional. Yeah, and you're strutting your stuff and spreading your wings, and that would be sitting next to stigma. So, and we talk and secrets. So this is very much, yeah, this is a snake, okay? This is a snake. We just mentioned Shakespeare. Yeah, you're being catapulted at this time, collective. Okay, and Shakespeare uses alliteration in a lot of ways to underline certain tones of the characters, right? If somebody's like a huge snake, right, they could show up as like the happiest character in the play, right? But they if there's a whole bunch of s alliteration inside of their words, right, they're most likely a snake, right? Type energy. And if they're like, lots of p's and bees and like there's he uses that a lot. Look, bees, boo boo the fool, boo boo, the fool. Okay, but you see what I'm saying? Thank you, Spirit. Clock that T. Uh, okay, but look, yeah, strutting your stuff, spread your wings. So I'm telling something gotta go. Square biz. What am I saying, collective? I'm telling you right now. Somebody's a snake, okay, but they can't hide it. You were seeing clearly through somebody. You were seeing clearly through somebody. Yeah, somebody that was trying to, yeah, keep a cycle going on. Okay, they were doing too much, but you were staying strong. Okay, and realizing that something was bigger than you. So you didn't allow somebody's, yeah, negative energy to get to you. And definitely, yeah, if somebody's a copycat, it's very much like, okay, well, thank you for the compliment. It's a pleasure to be your inspirations. Think about it. Type energy. Yeah. 1111 901. Okay. 901. Okay, so that could be significant. 911 could be significant for somebody. Okay, somebody was sowing with tears. Okay. Somebody was sowing with tears. Clarity after receiving lots of pressure. Breakthrough. Yeah. There could be a Virgo that's having to tread carefully in a situation. This could be this person that tried to back somebody into a corner. Yeah, but you left drum behind. Okay, and somebody's connecting the dots. Yeah, it's so much bigger than you think. It's so much bigger than you. It's so much bigger than somebody thinks. Yeah, stay strong. Okay, divine timing is at play. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, and spread your wings. Yeah, so you're spreading your wings at this time. Yeah, and somebody's connecting the dots. Someone knows that you're guided, collective. Somebody knows that you're guided. Holy Spirit, divine spirit. Anything else before I move on? Anything else in this energy? Yeah, so yeah, the message was received. Wow, it's coronation day. You're inviting someone or someone's inside of your castle. This could mean you're going to be completely vulnerable, or you're getting ready to share an idea that you've been holding close to your chest. You're feeling less alone in this world because you know that you have so much love that surrounds you. This could also be about a love connection, okay, and somebody's getting ready to invite new love in, okay. The word of the day is sacrifice. Love is also sacrifice, okay. So yeah, somebody could also be sacrificing certain things, okay. The purge before the merge type energy. Y'all gonna get tired of me saying that, okay, but y'all gonna purge. Gabriel is out here, baby. Come on, Gabriel. So you can work very closely with Archangel Gabriel as well. Yeah. Wow. Psalms 20 could be significant. Okay. So yeah. Let's take the moment, baby. This is also about, yeah, somebody's anointed. Somebody's anointed. Somebody's chosen. Okay. The Most High saves his anointed one. Okay. But let me quote it verbatim. Let me just read, girl, I got my Bible right here. Let's see what's going on. Okay, because the Holy Spirit obviously wants us to see what this is about, right? May Jehovah answer you in the day of distress. May the name of God of Jacob protect you. May he send you help from a holy place and sustain you from Zion. May he remember all your gift offerings. May he accept with favor your burnt offering. May he grant you the desires of your heart and give success to all your plans. We will shout joyfully over your acts of salvation. We will lift our banners in the name of our God. May Jehovah fulfill all your requests. Now I do know that Jehovah saves his anointed one. He answers him from his holy heavens with great salvation by his right hand. Righteousness, y'all. Some rely on chariots and others on horses, but we call on the name of Jehovah our God. They have collapsed and fallen, but we have risen up and been restored. O Jehovah, save the king. He will answer us in the day we call for help. Okay. So somebody, yeah, somebody was someone with tears, baby. Somebody was someone with tears and they were hurt. Yeah, a flood, baby. A flood. Yeah, baby. I'm screaming. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Love that so much. Love that so much. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? You can also be seeing 44. Okay. Let's see what else is going on in this energy for y'all. Pull from this deck here. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. The world needs you, baby. Yeah. So somebody decided to start afresh. Thank you. Yeah, there's Two of Swords and start afresh. Somebody decided to start afresh. Start something new. This could be the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. Wow, and this is working out beautifully for you, collective. Best possible outcome. And now feel it in my heart, feeling the side. I'm screaming, bro. Yeah, somebody's in their emotional bag, okay? And what I mean by that is somebody's in their emotional bag. Yeah, exactly. If somebody was trying to influence your emotions, okay, in any sort of way, someone's showing up as the Queen of Cups. Somebody was arrogant to think that they could influence your emotions. This could have been somebody that you were connected to in the past, okay? Or somebody that someone could still be connected to, okay? Yeah, but you have a bright future. I feel like somebody has already decided to start a new life, though. So this could be somebody that's from your past. This could be the same energy that we were picking up in the beginning here in the channel message, okay? Whoever this copycat is. Yeah, but somebody's experiencing a tower at this time, okay? And if you're in the upright, this is good. Yeah, this is karmic justice for the star. I know that's right. This is karmic justice for the star, collective. I know that's right. Come on now. Yeah. There could have been multiple people coming up against somebody, yeah, and someone wanted to keep this a mystery or a secret. This is supposed to be a secret, but you were seeing this clearly, collective. You were seeing this clearly. Yeah, exactly, because you were going within the hermit. Look, the hermit. Okay, so you were seeing something clearly. You were locked into your intuition in the situation. Yeah, and you could have been speaking the truth about this with the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, a big event. This could also be, yeah. This could be causing some sort of, yeah, tower moment. Okay, you speaking the truth in a situation. Thank you, Spirit. It's causing somebody to see something clearly. Yeah, somebody that didn't want to leave a situation behind. They having to leave now, baby. They having to suck it up. No need to wait. Yeah. If somebody was making you feel as though you, yeah. And this could have even been your own subconscious, but if somebody was feeling as though they couldn't move on from a situation or there was some sort of deliberation, yeah, you're recognizing something as a projection. Somebody could have wanted you to be indecisive in a situation. Yeah, mysterious occurrences. This is some sort of projection. For like the Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. What's the energy? Yeah, this is somebody that you were connected to. You could also be making new connection with the Three of Pentacles. You could also be making new connections that are bringing in more finances for you as well. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, the sun at the bottom of the deck. So that, yeah, that's the truth. This is very successful connections that are coming into you. Wow, the Two of Cups. This could be a love connection for someone. A partnership for sure, right? This could be the start. That song is still coming through, okay? Of something new. So these are new connections that are coming through. What else? Wow. So there's something about the fact that, like, yeah, this could be two feminine energies that are connecting as well, okay? I'm picking that up. There could be two feminine energies that are coming together, okay, with the Ace of Wands, but it really did want to come out in the reverse. It really did, but it doesn't resonate with the energy. So it's very, it really doesn't. So the way that the energy is coming out, it's almost letting me know that there's something about the energy where it's not something isn't sexual. Okay, so this could if this is a masculine energy, and definitely if this is a love connection or a divine partnership of some sort, this is very much like this isn't based off of some sort of sexual energy, right? Yeah, the Three of Cups. This is a connection, but it isn't based off of that energy, like at all. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Somebody could want to give you a gift or give you something. Okay, offer you something. Offer you a cup, right? But somebody wants to share something with you. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Some of these pumpkins could be significant. Interesting. Okay, so this could also be, yeah, giraffe energy could be significant. That could be someone's spirit animal, okay? But also, yeah, communication doesn't require sound as well, okay? So there's something about that energy that's very significant. Yeah, justice. So somebody knows something, regardless of if you have to say something, this is a telepathic connection. Thank you, Spirit. That was already coming up. So confirmation. There's definitely a telepathic connection, okay? Because y'all see these pumpkins down here, okay? Links to my Shopify in the bio, but I have a painting. It's called He Tall He Giraffe, and there's a pumpkin behind it. Okay, it's seemingly a pumpkin. It's really a backdrop, but it looks like a pumpkin, and that's what I was seeing inside of my mind's eye. And giraffes can symbolize communication not requiring sound, right? And yeah, this could be a masculine energy for somebody as well, okay? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. So take the energy how it resonates. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what else? Yeah, a big event. Wow, justice. Justice keeps on wanting to come out. Somebody could be a Libra, okay, but there's definitely karmic justice that's happening in a situation. Very there. You could be seeing 1111. You could be seeing 1103. You could be seeing 1113. Thank you. Yeah, 1133. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, the King of Swords. So somebody, yeah, Somebody could be sapiosexual. Somebody could be a Scorpio, okay, because that's that energy. But the Ten of Pentacles, this is a very successful outcome, okay? Yeah, and this is also, yeah, recognition for something that you've done, some sort of work that you put in, collective. Yeah, and the Queen of Cups, okay? So this is, yeah, this also is like emotional balance, right? Through this energy. Somebody is already in, has done some sort of a deep emotional work, but something is being reflected. Yeah, something's being reflected out. Holy Spirit, what's this about? Wow, exactly. Because there was definitely some sort of energy that was trying to copy you. It's being caught. They're being caught up, collective. Yeah, it's time to fight back. There's definitely like you could have stood up to this energy for real. Dead ass. Thank you, Spirit. And this is justice. Karmic justice is playing out. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. And somebody could have been trying to convince somebody, yeah. Whoever this snake is, they were trying to convince somebody to not believe you, collective. Yeah, but you're continuing to follow your heart, and somebody is following their heart. Yeah. Yeah, someone could feel like you deserve something. Whoever, yeah, you could be a psychic. Someone feels like you deserve something, collective. Somebody feels like you deserve something. With the Page of Cups here, somebody wants to offer you a cup. And somebody's very content with this cup. Somebody's very content with this cup, baby. Somebody said, oh, I'm good, right? I'm good. I'll be alright. Collective. I'm hollering. Just hold on a little long. Yeah, somebody was having faith in the situation, okay? I'm screaming, bruh. Collective said, that's my father. And I must stick by him. Yeah, my protector. My loyal love. I'm screaming, bro. Collective, y'all are too much. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. So there's definitely new energy that's coming through. Okay, all these pages that are popping up here, but the Page of Pentacles, this is good news. Okay, wow, and we also have the Magician. Somebody definitely alchemized a situation where there was some, yeah, you could have been dealing with some haters or like some enemies. Okay, yeah, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, somebody's receiving their karmic justice in this situation. It's happening on both sides. I'm surprised the Wheel of Fortune ain't out here, but yeah, justice is. It made sure it came out here too. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, somebody's about to receive some sort of gift. And it's funny. I just heard that something isn't necessarily a gift. So, interesting. So someone could be receiving a gift, okay? But for someone, this could be something that's owed to you. Whoever the psychic is, Page of Cups, death. There's definitely an ending. Somebody moved away from something of not believing your gifts or who you are. Somebody could have been getting lied about who you are, collective. Somebody was getting lied to about who you are. Yeah, somebody was watching you very closely, and somebody knows who you are. I'm telling you, collective. Yeah, the King of Cups. This King of Cups has gone in without a wow, without a what? Wow. So there was definitely some sort of, yeah, some sort of knowledge that a King of Cups didn't know about a situation, okay? There could have been, yeah, some deep like backstabbing in a situation that was unclear to somebody. This was unclear to somebody, but somebody's getting caught up. That's sitting underneath the Four of Pentacles and Justice, okay? Yeah, and it bumped into the Three of Pentacles. So this is very much like, this is some sort of, yeah, this could have been a collaboration of some sorts as well. Someone's a very sticky situation. That song could be significant. Sticky. Sticky, sticky, sticky. I'm screaming, bro. Something about a gorilla could be significant. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Somebody's a leader. What else? What about this King of Cups? Something's happening quickly, okay? When it comes to this King of Cups. So some sort of knowledge could have came. Yeah, there was wow. So there was a rebirth with this King of Cups. Okay, and they're making some sort of decision quickly because due to their rebirth, they're seeing something completely different. Yeah, the Chariot. Look right here. This could be a love connection for somebody. Okay, with the lovers out here. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, somebody was definitely in some sort of illusion. Or this is very much like somebody could have felt confined to their social environments as well. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what else? What is at the bottom of the deck? Okay, so lovers wants to come out. So yeah, okay, that is a match. We have the Queen of Cups and we have the King of Cups out here. So yeah, there definitely is a union that is forming here for somebody as well. Thank you, Spirit. What else? This could definitely be. This could be in the future. Some could start off as a partnership. When I say a partnership, this could be a friendship, but this could be a work partnership as well. Wow, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, wow, and the King of Pentacles, bro. Come on. I'm telling you. So this is a divine union for somebody. I'm telling you. Wow. Yeah, and the Six of Pentacles. I'm telling you, there could definitely be like an offer that's coming towards someone, and it could be to the Queen of Pentacles from the King of Pentacles. But this is very much like some could not start off as like a an emotional connection. This could like be business. Yeah. Somebody is deciding, yeah, from like someone has a business mindset about something. Oh, Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what else about this energy? Wow, death. Somebody knows that something needs to end. So there's definitely something that ended around this situation. Okay, this King of Cups, this King of Pentacles. Okay, so these are the same person. This King of Pentacles is causing some sort of ending. They're bringing about some sort of ending. Yeah. Because somebody was standing their ground in the situation. Okay, and there's judgment. Yeah, baby. So some sort of judgment has already been made. Yeah, decision has already been made. That's how we started it with this energy coming out here. Yeah, baby. Yeah, and this is very much like, yeah, wow, something was unexpected. Okay, it's bringing about a new life, the world. Yeah, and something about somebody being a psychic. Okay, so somebody knows who you are, collected. If you're the psychic energy, somebody could be a high priestess. Somebody could be very intuitive. Okay, but somebody knows who you are. Somebody believes in you. Yeah, and somebody knows that. Yeah, yeah. This could be lost on both sides, but this is very much like somebody walks away from something that could have been stable at one point, but this is very much like something wasn't emotionally fulfilling. So somebody moved on to something better. And this is very much like, yeah, exactly, uncertainty. This is like somebody deciding that something wasn't good for them and leaving the situation behind. This is a leap of faith, okay? Somebody took a leap of faith towards something, yeah, towards the unknown, okay? But somebody knows that they were having faith that something was gonna work out in their favor, right? I feel like this is, right? Obviously. Yeah, and this could be bringing in some sort of gift. There's something that was delayed for the Empress. Yeah, because there was some sort of conflict that somebody wanted to prolong, but you were standing your ground. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Wow, exactly. I'm telling you, whatever this deception was made someone more powerful in a situation. Your enemies are being made your footstool, collective. Thank you so much. Wow. I put the deck down, okay? And I picked up, did one more split, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. I just knew it. Okay, and there's one more position to be filled here, right? The Wheel of Fortune. So there's big endings on both sides, right? There's big endings on both sides here, okay? Wow. And so if this is talking about this karmic energy as well, yeah, there's two big endings that are happening. Wow, collective. Not the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups, baby. There's definitely a divine union with the lovers out here as well. Yeah, there's a big ending, okay, with the death, okay, and this karmic justice. Yeah, and whoever these karmic energies are, they're getting it. Yeah, and you could be receiving some sort of some sort of financial increase as well, okay? Yeah, you could have moved away from something that was stable. Yeah, stable for you. Yeah, because I was coming up, right? You could have moved away from something that was stable for you, okay, and some sort of stability is being reintroduced inside of your life. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, somebody could definitely be yeah, High Priestess. You speaking your truth in a situation is definitely bringing some sort of justice, okay, clarity as well, right? It's like closed mouths don't get fed type energy, but it's more than that. There's definitely exactly. This is about the heart space. Somebody could have a very big heart, and somebody could have been being loyal to a situation that they didn't have to be. Yeah. So there's a bright future. Bright future ahead, baby, because you turned away from something that wasn't serving you. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. I mean, clear as day. Thank you so much. Wow, collective. Come on now. Come on now. Okay, so let's see what's up. Let's dive just a bit more into the tea. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, ancestors of the high white light. Whether this is confirmation, new tea, or an expansion of the energy, give us a tea that will be, and thank you in advance for the clarity. Okay, let's see what's going on for you, darling. Wow. There was a third party that was causing some sort of delays for somebody in their energy. Yeah, somebody that could be thinking about somebody romantically. There was a third party that was trying to get in the way. They could have seen something, shift in someone's energy and they wanted to stop that. Yeah, somebody was making healthier choices for themselves and somebody wanted to stop that. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Damn, like, come on now. What's the energy? Look, a revealing message or insight will ensue. So this is, wow. So this is very much like, you having a positive attitude. This is about your optimism, collective. This is about your optimism about, how you were dealing with the situation. The situation is looking at you the same way that you're looking at the situation. So it's very much like, you were being optimistic in a situation where, like, someone could have crashed out. But this, I'm telling you, this is showing your emotional maturity in a situation. Your emotional maturity is being shown in a situation. And this is bringing in abundance. And the clarity card is poking out. So, this is the truth. This is bringing in abundance to you. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Damn. Wow, this is a breakthrough, okay? This is also, it's being materialized in the physical, and this is joy. So, this is literally like, wow. This is prosperity. And it's also the fact that, like, there can be something that collective. Collective, you know how this all ends type energy. This is very much like you having faith about the ending, the outcome of something, okay? I'm telling you, somebody was holding on to faith in a situation, okay? This is understanding that everything isn't linear, okay? That walking away from one thing may also mean that things may get worse before they get better type energy, but it's also ultimately the best thing for you. Something about plums are significant as well. Somebody can have Greek ancestry, okay, or Greek deity energy could be significant for somebody as well, okay, right? But yours, this is freedom, okay, through this breakthrough, okay, and this is bringing in a lot of prosperity and joy, okay, fellowship and community as well. So somebody could be building a more solid community. This could also be about more solid connections, right? More grounded connections that are more aligned with who they are and who they are transforming into, right? This could also be, you connecting with individuals that are committed to growth, right? You connecting with individuals that are also going to be shifting as you shift, so that you don't have to release everybody as you continue to grow, right? You could have dealt with this in the past as that's like coming out, right? Like you could have dealt with this, like, continuously having to release people as you go down your journey, okay? Because you're maybe growing at a different rate than other folks, right? But this is very much like, yeah, you're going to be connecting with folks that are committed to growth as well, right? So you may not be the person that you want to be in the future today, right? But a past version of yourself definitely, manifested the version of you that you are today, right? And so there's also someone that you're going to be connecting to, or some ones, right, that you're going to be connecting to that aren't the version of themselves that they want to be today, but that doesn't mean that they cannot connect with you and continue to expand, right? Wow, I love that for you, collective. Dang. Something about Primrose is significant. Okay, I think that's like a what is that, orphanage? Okay, somebody could have dealt with Bambi could be significant. Something about your dream state. Pay attention to your dreams. Wow, yeah, soulmate energy is very significant. Okay, this is also, yeah, somebody could have had a love dream, or this is very much like, yeah, wow, what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is crazy. Okay, because it's also reminding me of a dream that I had recently, which it was me speaking to a Soul Tribe member. Which is really funny. So you could be having dreams of these individuals, right? But this is like conversations that you could be manifesting. You could also be experiencing certain deja vu moments, right? Specific moments that you manifested, or depending on how you're seeing it, right? The blueprint that is already within you. Certain moments that are fated events, right? Thank you, Spirit. There's definitely a connection that's being formed at this time. Okay, soulmates, teddy bear. Somebody's interested in you. You're interested in them. Type energy. Thank you, Spirit. And somebody's taking some sort of advice as well. Somebody could have taken advice from an enemy as well, having to do with the soulmate connection. Okay, and somebody, yeah, seeing something more clearly because they're not taking advice from somebody that didn't even want something to come together in the first place. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what else? I'm rolling, bro. Go within, baby. I'm screaming. What's that about another day? Yeah, so somebody's interested in you. Somebody could be looking at pictures of you. Somebody that wants to date you. Look. Wow, and soulmates is underneath that. This is somebody, yeah, they could be looking at pictures of you, okay. Yeah, this could be on social media, okay, but somebody, yeah, a reminiscing, right? I'm screaming, bro. Yeah, but somebody wants to date you, collective. Yeah. And there, I'm telling you, somebody was definitely getting advice from a snake. And this could have also made somebody feel like they were out of your league or something like that. Or you were out of their league. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Well, somebody, if it makes somebody feel like... it's very much like... I'm rolling, bro. What else? Yeah, success. So this is working out. Yeah. This is working out. This is very much like somebody was definitely trying to string somebody along in a situation. So somebody was saying anything and everything, okay? And somebody could have had an impressionable mind, okay? This could have had to do with some sort of, yeah, this could have had to do with some sort of substances as well. Somebody could have been like, smoking or drinking or whatever, girl. Sipping on some, whatever. But this is very much like, yeah, this is pointing out to me, okay, this energy. Somebody could have been impressionable in this situation, and this could have, yeah. Somebody could have woken up like confused as fuck about a situation, but yeah, key on the ring. Somebody was definitely getting strung along in a situation, but somebody definitely feels passionate about somebody. Yeah, heart. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is very much like somebody was hurt about a situation. Yeah, like this is like playing on somebody. This could also be somebody that someone was broken up with, or somebody didn't want them to separate from them. Okay, if somebody was making healthier choices and somebody else was not committed to make these healthy choices, this is very much like somebody trying to influence somebody to make whatever decisions that they were making in the past, so that they can continue to stay around them, right? And somebody could have, yeah, fallen into that trap, but somebody, yeah, there's definitely a shocking change, okay, to somebody. This could also be some sort of incoming communication to somebody as well. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, love call and shock. Something about a landline could be significant, okay? We have old school here as well, which is confirming what I'm seeing inside of my mind's eye. This is also an ending, yeah. Something about a red phone could be significant. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, somebody's an alchemist, okay? Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, collective. So somebody definitely wants to express their love, okay? Somebody's getting back out there in a situation, okay? And this is victory for you, collective. Wow. This is victory on both sides, right? Collective, you are the prize. You are the prize. Okay, I'm here to tell you first, okay? And it's funny how that top row was all runes, okay? Somebody could definitely be diving deeper into their ancestral knowledge as well. You could have did something in the past life, okay? Wow, this is also, yeah. This is also breaking some sort of cycles. Wow. With backstab, this could also be happening on both sides. So, someone could have dealt with a narcissist, okay? Yeah, that was trying to make them feel like they weren't enough, okay, in a situation. And this is very much like somebody knows that they're enough. And baby, if they were having any doubt, if I could just say it a million times, baby. Hold on, where's my pen? You are enough. Uh, down. Okay. Yeah. So just look at that for a second. Okay. Now lock that shit in. Collective, you are enough, baby. And if somebody was making you feel like you weren't enough, then they aren't enough to stay inside of your life. I'm sorry. It is what it is. It is what it is. Somebody could have stolen something from somebody or was trying to steal something from somebody. This could have been a third party trying to steal this person's interactions from you, collective. However, if somebody can steal them, baby, keep them. Type energy. And definitely if this is an established relationship, right? If something's established, like it's very much like if somebody can steal them, keep them. You can have them, baby. You can have them. Let's see. Now let me pull some animal cards for y'all, okay? And then we'll get some final confirmation, okay? Now this could be your spirit animals. This could also be you could resonate with the message, okay? So let's see what's going on for y'all. Yeah, somebody's a divine feminine with a frog coming out here. But yeah, on gang, okay? I'm screaming with the frog on gang. I'm screaming. And then we got the elephant with forgiveness. So yeah, somebody can want to apologize to somebody, but this is very much like, yeah, I don't know if somebody's expecting some sort of apology. Yeah, because that just came out of nowhere, but I heard that. So somebody could want to apologize to somebody. Someone's very protected with this hedgehog energy. Yeah, this is a reminder that even if you feel like others do not understand you or get what you are doing, it is no excuse to curl up and hide. Sure, you may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gifts, and you are more than worthy. Yeah, so this confident energy is coming back up, and it has to do with your spiritual gifts as well. So, somebody, yeah, you're a gift to the world's collective, and your gifts are enhancing at this time. So, continue to share your gifts and don't let anything discount that, right? Even if you're dealing with a moment of faith, right? You're not the only person that's being taught about faith, right? Some people say faith, but it's very much like, yeah, the Most High is the Most High, and if you're communicating with the Holy Spirit and you know your gifts to be true, share them with the world. You're meant to help so many people, and it's bigger than you, right? Continue to take your time to nurture yourself as well, but don't curl up and hide because of someone else's perception. You know who you are. If you need a little time to remember that, you lock that shit in and then you continue. Yeah, the giraffe is very significant, collective. Communication doesn't require sound, okay? But yeah, Prince on my Shopify. So he tall, he giraffe. Link in the bio. Type energy. But yeah, something's being reflected back to somebody, If you are facing a difficult situation, do not rush into making a decision. You are advised to turn the problem around in all possible manners before deciding on a solution. Your circumstances need to be examined carefully. So yeah, that 744 energy is very significant. Okay, it has been for the past couple of days. Okay, and this for this collective, and like also that energy was already coming up to slow down, right? Yeah, and this is also, yeah, decisive action, right? This is very much like asking yourself what you truly want, and maybe your actions are maybe your thoughts are being diluted by the stress of the situation. What you truly want on a large scale, right? And if that's to spread love, right? Then what action can I do right now to spread love, right? It's very that with the antelope, okay? Decisive action. You're being told unequivocally that it is time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action towards making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts here. So yeah, this is very much like, yeah. It's funny that we're being told to, so thank you, Spirit. There's lots of decisions that are coming up here. And this is very much like something, someone could have made a quick decision, but someone was also trusting their instincts in a situation. Yeah, because something could have felt like pressing, okay? Something could have been pressing in a situation. But there's definitely something about, yeah, there's something that you examine carefully. Somebody flipped the situation up and around and upside down, and somebody, yeah, you could have decided something quickly, but it isn't necessarily like you decided something irrationally. This is very much like you made an intellectual decision, and it's also something could have collective. You could have been doing something. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. You could have been doing something outside of yourself as well. Yeah, you could be teaching lessons unknowingly. Ooh, collective with your powerful ass. Yeah, bro. With the okay, so yeah, this is very much like you recognizing the parts that you're shifting. So the decisions that you are making are strong decisions. You're making power plays at this time, okay, and something may seem as though yeah, you're opening doors exactly. This is very much like you're opening doors, but these doors are very wow. So this is perception versus what's actually being experienced, collective. This perception versus what's actually being experienced. Because something could be perceived as quick decision, right? Quick decision, but something was very much like something was made with ease. Something was made with ease. Someone could have been, yeah, channeling some sort of rage, or this is very much like I say rage. That could definitely be the case for somebody since that's what's channeling through. But this is very much like you could have been channeling some sort of energy through, and you were allowing that to channel through because you can really manifest with any energy when it comes to transmutation, okay? And that alchemist energy was coming up. So this is very much like, yeah, you're definitely someone is transmuting through energy in a very unique way, okay? And somebody it's also recognizing that somebody doesn't have to be a lollipop, sweet a punch energy to manifest their highest desires. Someone can manifest off of literally anything, right? Wow, but it's all love, right? So it's coming from a pure place, right? It's coming from a pure place. And it could also be coming from self love. And if your self love tells you that you're upset about what you're experiencing and you're manifesting through that, right? And you're taking action through that, then that's okay, right? Sometimes it's okay to be upset about a situation because the situation is upsetting, right? The turtle, calm. The turtle wisdom teaches us about walking our path in peace and sticking to determination and serenity. You can be encouraged to take a break in your busy life and look around or within for more grounded and long lasting situations. So, this is very much like, yeah, someone could have definitely been, yeah, making decisions that, this is inviting longevity, right? So, this is inviting longevity in a situation rather than, this just being something that may be a band-aid on a situation, right? A band-aid rather than longevity, right? Thank you, Spirit. So there's definitely a need to slow down. It keeps on coming up, right? And we have, yeah, a triangle here. So there's a big transformation that's happening. Okay, there's a purification through the fire, right? So there's a new version of yourself that's walking out through the other end. Okay, so somebody could be walking through a portal at this time. Okay, a ring of fire. Okay, per se. Some about your chosen family as well. Okay, so some about your chosen family is significant. Okay, because I'm hearing shark bait. Ooh ha ha, which is from Finding Nemo, if you know, right? Um, this is chosen family energy, right? Yeah, hummingbird, and these are intuitive individuals. Okay, very spiritually connected individuals as well. Communication doesn't require sound, so this is very much like psychic connections as well. Not shark bait. Ooh ha ha. Yeah, baby. I'm screaming. I love that for you, collective. Now come on, energy. Energy. Yeah. So pandas are very significant too. Okay, so tranquility, inner tranquility. This is also about that slowing down energy. Let's see what this final confirmation wants to be for you guys. Okay, yeah. There could have been a masculine in someone's situation that wasn't taking somebody serious. Okay, let's see what this is. Your goals are being met, collective. Yeah, this is also about you're showing more self-love in a situation. Okay, there could have been a catfish inside of your energy as well. Okay, and yeah, somebody was definitely like, this also has to do with somebody trying to test their boundaries, right? But somebody is also, yeah, your boundaries aren't really to be tested at this time. So it's very much like, and this doesn't necessarily have to do with your emotional, connectivity is the word I'm looking for. Emotional reactivity, right? It doesn't have to do with that. It's more so having to do with what you will stand for and what you won't, right? And in not feeling as though you have to keep people around for any sort of reason, right? Because yeah, your collective, you are the prize regardless, and you're connecting with prizes, right? So it's very much like yeah, if that isn't being reflected, right, you can show grace all you want to, but at the end of the day, like, if you don't want an energy around you, you don't have to let that energy around you. And a lot of the times, a lot of those are projections anyways, because people want to test their boundaries, and to be able to show that, like, oh, these are the energies that, oh, collective is okay with being around type energy. And it's like, fuck no, you can leave too. I'm screaming, bro. Somebody said I won't make that mistake again. And it's like, you already made, you're not going to be able to. Collective already blocked that ass. I'm kicking my feet. Collective already blocked that ass. Stop playing with him. Yeah, drama. Because somebody was bringing drama to your doorstep, and you were like, I'm screaming, bro. I know that's right. Somebody thought that they were a thug. Yeah. I'm screaming, bro. Fake smiles. Yeah. Somebody was waiting for the moment. Somebody was waiting for that moment. Shout out to Bella. I'm screaming. That's a card that I have in here. That's a quote from Empress Bella. I'm rolling, y'all. Waiting for the moment. Yeah, they're waiting for the moment, collective. Okay, but you blocked that ass the moment that they showed themselves. Yeah. Good standing, quality support. You're protected. Something's around the block. Jenny. Please tell Jenny to go back around the block. Please tell Jenny to go back around the block. Yeah. But you're being patient in a situation, tranquil, okay, chilling. Somebody really wanted you to react to a situation, and it's very much like collective. If you decide, yeah, Archangel Michael is very significant. If you decide to react in a situation, okay, it's because you decided to, like I just said, right? You decided to act in a situation. So it's very much like, yeah, and somebody was arrogant, so that energy is coming back up. That's confirmation, yeah. somebody was arrogant to feel like they could make you feel some sort of way, to make you react in a certain sort of way. Archangel is significant, okay, in the energy, girl. Archangel Michael dunking on him. He hanging on the backboard. And age doesn't dictate growth, okay? So yeah, you could be dealing with people that are much older than you, okay, and this is very much like or this could be wow. And I've seen ride or dies, cream of the crop. So this is very much like you could be connecting with individuals that are different ages. Okay, there could be age gaps here, but this is very much like age doesn't dictate growth at the bottom of the deck right now. It's very much like age doesn't dictate growth. This is very much like somebody is showing who they truly are, right? Yeah, they know now. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Divine guidance. Yeah, somebody is divinely guided, and this is also somebody is putting in the work too. So this is very much like somebody can't project that like like if you haven't been like you haven't been through that collective couldn't have possibly been through collective could have possibly been through anything. Collective only so old. Collective only so old, and it's like chill out, because what have you actually been through and actually worked through? Because it seems like you're projecting all of your trauma onto the people that are around you. Oh, Tay Bookie. Uh-huh. Oh, Tay. Yeah, 222. You could be seeing that angel number. 1010. Yeah, there's big ending. 1010. Two pass. Could be colliding. You could be seeing 1131. Conscious awareness. Yeah. There's a merge that's happening. So somebody has been doing their purging, baby. I'm gonna keep on saying it. The purge is the word. The purge is the word. Yeah. The purge before the merge, baby. No one is like you, collective. And we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them. A sister. Somebody's sister could be significant. The spirit of my spirit. What's this energy? Yeah, somebody's sister could have been being selfish, or somebody was being selfish in this situation. Okay, you're walking into a very lucky energy right now with this ladybug. Ladybug. Yeah, what do I stand for? Look, excuse me. Some nights there's a reawakening, but somebody knows what they stand for. Collective, you know what you stand for. And this is very much like, if somebody's inside of your energy and it just ain't lining up, baby, please, goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, don't give up on me. And it's like, I'm sorry, Stinker, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Yeah, somebody couldn't keep up, but they're like, don't give up. It's like, oh, baby. I think I'm gonna have to let you loose. I'm sorry. Yeah, ride or dies. This could have been somebody that, there could have been somebody that you thought was a ride or die in the past. Thank you, Spirit. And they're playing victim, yeah. So I'm telling you, somebody's an alchemist. Look. Yeah, baby. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, Archangel Michael is very significant. Let me take him on out. He dunking on him. He dunking on him, bruh. He hanging off the backboard. Glass falling all over the court. Michael, get down! Get down! I think they got the point. Michael, get down! He playing, bro. He just having a blast because they play too much. Yeah, trying to continue a cycle. Okay. Somebody could be a Sagittarius or have that highly aspect in their chart. Yeah, you're being raised up at this time. Yeah, somebody was playing victim. Look. Yeah, baby. Don't give up on me. They didn't do their research, collective. You know what you stand for? You know what you stand for since you've been gone. A petty feminine. What about it? Somebody was playing victim, okay? Whoever this petty feminine is for somebody since you've been gone, girl. They were playing victim, girl. Crocodile tears, girl. Cry whoever a river, but not collective. Collective's not there. They didn't do their research. Somebody believes in you, collective. Yeah. Something supernatural happening inside of somebody's energy and somebody trying to sweep something under the rug. Yeah, somebody know the heck. That collective is psychic as heck. Okay, connected as heck. Look, heightened awareness and perception. Look. And somebody believes in you. And no weapon formed against you shall prosper, collective. So somebody was forming some sort of weapons, they ain't hit you, baby. They beating them down so. Y'all saw that? Somebody beating themselves up. Yeah, you can form a weapon, girl, but you're gonna be swinging on yourself. Yeah, not for sale. It ain't hitting collective. Yeah, somebody definitely could have tried to bribe somebody with something. Yeah, that hush money energy was just coming up, and somebody's not for sale. So somebody could have bragged to the wrong person. Somebody told something to the wrong person, baby. Oh Lord. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what else? Oh Lord. Somebody could also be receiving messages through smell as well. You deserve the best, collective. You deserve the best, darling. Stinkta. Yeah. And you know what you stand for at this time? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what else? Dang. Bound to get together. Okay? Somebody could have definitely, yeah, somebody went on a loop, baby. This whole card just spitting around, but it came back in the upright. So this is very much like, yeah. There could have been, yeah, a detour off the path, baby. Somebody hopped back on and bound to get together. Don't give up on me. That's what it's lining up with. So somebody, yeah, somebody could have definitely like been looking at the situation wrong. I say wrong, but from a different perspective than you were, collective. What else? This could be a Capricorn. Yeah, since you've been gone. Yeah, justice. So somebody definitely, yeah, somebody could definitely be yeah, exactly. This is very much like somebody coming into some sort of, yeah, bringing out justice inside of the energies that, yeah, that they're connected to at this time. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody could definitely have some sort of throat chakra energy. If somebody's having a problem speaking their truth in a situation, this could be what this justice is about. Somebody feeling comfortable to speak their truth. And yeah, this could also have to do with the petty feminine that somebody was dealing with, okay? Yeah, it's in the cards. Thank you, Spirit. So somebody's finding out what they stand for. Since you've been gone, Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, go. Yeah, they know now. They know now, collective. That somebody was only playing victim. Yeah, would you like to dance? So somebody could want to take you out on a date. Okay, there could be some sort of yeah offer. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else about this energy? No. What do I stand for? Yeah, someone's premeditated. Yeah, so whoever this, yeah, exactly. Whoever this petty feminine is, definitely wanted some to work out in their favor. Yeah, this is somebody. Yeah, exactly. This could have been someone. This could be an ex of somebody's, but this is very much like yeah, somebody had a plan to keep somebody bound to a situation. Seriously, somebody that was selfish in a situation. Holy Spirit. Yeah, somebody tried to sweep this under the rug. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Somebody was waiting for the opportunity. They were waiting for the moment. Exactly. It was premeditated. Waiting for the moment. This petty femme. Yeah. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. A familiar face. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. And they playing victim. Yeah. Somebody could be getting signs about you, collective. Somebody, you could be seeing 444. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, big brains. Okay. So somebody's connecting the dots. Wow. Okay. So what's it? Somebody's getting signs about you, collective. Angel light could be significant. So exactly. So something about the throat chakra is very significant, okay? Somebody is also, yeah. We all have specific roles to play, whether that's knowingly or unknowingly. And that's not to say that our paths can't change and can't be fated to change. But what I am saying is that we may be a catalyst for change in a situation and not really even know. And in some way, we already are. Somebody believes in you, collective. And yeah, you could have been a catalyst for change in a situation you may not even have known, or at least how much, right? Or at all. Somebody's getting signs about you. Yeah, big brain. Somebody that's smart. Completion. Yeah. So there's an ending, okay? And it's justice. Wow, thank you, Spirit. Say less. Sense is heightening. Ah! I'm screaming. Wow, collective. Ah! So that's the energy, baby. I'm gonna leave it right there. I hope the energy resonated. Okay, remember to take the energy that resonates for you and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Okay, and yeah, if you like a personal, links will be in the bio. Okay, and yeah, new stuff on the Shopify as well. So go and check that out. Okay, that giraffe energy was coming out. So go and check the links in the bio. Okay, and yeah, I'll catch you when I catch you. And if I never see you again, I hope you have an amazing rest of your life. I will too. Bye, stink butt. Much love. Mwah. Now let me see here.